Hey Virgos, welcome to your reading. Yes, it's a different setup, guys. New country, new cards. You guys know I took time off to travel back to England from Paris. So yeah, new setup with my cards that was at home. So at least we get a change of cards, right? I love it. Get to see all these beautiful cards, and if you're new to the channel, welcome. Please remember to subscribe and hit all the notification bells so you get the message here. Okay, Judgment, Temperance, Ten of Swords, and the Strength card reversed here. Wow, a lot going on. Ace of Swords, a lot of major arcana, so a lot of divine activity going on in your life, making you come to the end of cycles, learning these lessons maybe in a very harsh way. This Judgment card doesn't look too nice at all, but it's a very harsh wake-up call that you had. You could be at this time feeling like, you was on the losing end of something with the Strength card reversed, but I don't think so here. The Judgment is like this call to arms that we have going on. Called to wake up and to make these powerful movements now. Temperance, that's higher learning as well. And also being quite lucky. Ten of Swords here. End of difficulties coming now. We see the resolution coming to you. The breakthrough. After, I feel like the worst of the worst here. I'm not going to say it's going to be easy. Look at this Ten of Swords. It's the worst of the worst. After you face the most difficulties, all the knives in the back, the lonely nights, the darkness, it hasn't made you weak. Let me be clear. It's going to bring a massive breakthrough in your life. What we want to see after the Ten of Swords is the Ace of Swords. That just cuts through that darkness, right? That just cuts through that darkness there and really allows you to see things clearly, I'm feeling. So if you have negative thoughts come up, do what I call mental pruning. Like, oh, well, things didn't work out for me. Quickly check on yourself when you're doing that. Say, nope, I'm not going down that, because the Strength is about taming that inner beast. When, the devil creeps in your ear, saying, you failed, you're not good enough, and things like just any sort of negative thoughts. The swords are about thoughts and speech. So any sort of negativity that might creep into you, just shut it down. You are strong. This Strength card is showing that there may have been delays. It may have taken you a while to overcome this betrayal, but you are not any less strong because of it. You're about to have this breakthrough. A conversation could begin with this Ace of Swords. One that frees you. Yeah, I feel like, this card always reminds me of the Mariah Carey song Butterfly. Spread your wings and prepare to fly, because you have become a butterfly. If we hold on to a butterfly so tight in our hands, we can crush it, right? So I feel like you had to, let something go. It was so painful to let go. But, we do, when we hold on, we can see that even with, a bit of spark of hope, if we're holding on so tight, the rope usually burns our hands, right? And we end up hurt. And this looks like what it's been going on here. And you freed yourself with the Ace of Swords after this ultimate betrayal and this final act that was this knife in the back. You took out one knife and you used it as the Ace of Swords to set yourself free with the truth. The longer we hold on, the more it hurts. So this could be why we see this Strength card reversed. We're refusing to move past, feeling like if we let go, we lose it, whatever we're trying to hold on to. But it's not the case, okay? Tame that inner beast that's saying you're losing everything, or, not to let go. Let go. Open your hand. Let this butterfly fly. And, as the song says, if we are truly meant to be, surely you will return to me. I might be getting the lyrics wrong, but that's the song that I heard. Butterfly. Haven't heard it in, I don't know, probably 15 years. So yeah. The Page of Swords here. So I feel like somebody's trying to take like a leaf out of your book. I see somebody spying on you, and how are you so strong? So to the outside world, no matter what you go through, you exhilarate this strength. And, you know, people are looking to see, how are you so strong? How are you managing? And I think that if they try to measure themselves up against you, they don't measure up. And that's a part of why they acted the way they did, either childish or quite sneaky here. I feel the Page of Swords, right? Choosing what and when to communicate. It could be quite manipulative energy, what they want to say and what they want to come across to you or to other people, right? What they want to say about you and things. They trying to keep a strong hold on this Ace of Swords, trying to remain the power with them. But when they measure up against you, they just don't feel it. So this could be why this ended. This person didn't measure up. That's their feelings, right? You can't change how they feel. That's something within them. It's not something you've said to them. You haven't said to them, you know, you don't measure up against me. This is how they feel. So you can't change how somebody feels. They just feel they didn't measure up. 10 of Pentacles now reversed. So it's like a cycle came to an end, but people can't just let go here. So much was invested in this relationship, in this connection. This person would have to grow, mature, or you would have to grow in how you communicate. If you hold back on what you want to say and you feel like it might be ego, say what you want to say in the moment. Mercury, one of your ruling planets, is going retrograde. I've put a video out there for the retrogrades of 2022. So if you just scroll a bit down the channel, you'll probably find it. But I feel like this is you either wanting to communicate and wanting to get your side of things out. If they don't measure up, you're going to say, that's not the way I felt about you and about us as a unit. I didn't feel like you didn't measure up. So I feel like somebody finally gets to see this truth, and it might not be that what their version of the truth was what matched up with yours. They felt inadequate here, small even. There's nothing you can do about somebody feeling small when you didn't cause them to do it in the first place, right? You've got to understand each other's love languages here to work on this connection. There could be, with Temperance here, an opportunity for a second chance with divine timing. It's next to the Judgment card, right? These cycles would have to end first. We would have to see things, what we've experienced in life, making us much more stronger. We'd have to see, the positive side of that. And Virgo, I don't think probably many can stand as strong as you and measure up against you. And we're not supposed to be measured for the same things, right? So if you guys could have this conversation, I feel like things would go much better. Yeah, 3 of Cups. This is good news on the way. Even union here. Yeah. With a new approach, this is the Chariot. With a new approach, you'd be able to get union. You'd be able to come together again and feel happy again. If you don't want to go back to your past, of course not. I was just mentioning that for those who do and want that possibility of reconciliation with Temperance on the cards. If that's not the case, this Temperance stands for this higher learning and your release from this lesson in divine timing. Now you know the truth with the Ace of Swords. You'll have this breakthrough and it's time to redirect your life onto a happier path. So you will find this good news and this redirection, major cycles ending with the 10s here, but overall it's heading towards success. 10 of Wands, look, another 10, 10, 10, 10. It's that binary code, isn't it? 1 0 1 0 1 0. Every time I get things like that come up for me, I search it and see what it means. So you guys might want to do the same, right? The zeros and ones. It's about self, especially 2022. It's about focusing on self, the 5th house, Saturn really being visited, and the 1st house here. So I guess, yeah, even your 10th house, if you're interested in your finances, you'd have to end a lot of cycles there as well. But this is saying those healthy no's, 10 of Wands. I'm no longer going to fall in love with potential and carry the burden of what you can and can't do with me. So you're going to release. I feel like it's a release, a letting go here. And we see then that the abundance can come in for you. If you keep holding on, then we might get some, you know, rope burn on our hands, and we might feel stuck until we feel that strength to let go and let God and see what will come our way. I feel like you'll be very surprised how quickly the divine wants to move for you, because we have a lot of major arcana and tens here, and we're seeing that the good wants to come in for you. Okay, the Akashic records. So you probably knew all this as well. Like, you probably had this information. We're here to learn, right? Water spirit. It's funny, we've had nearly all the same cards come out here. And fertility and creation. So some of you might be, you know, hearing good news about a pregnancy with the Three of Cups there as well. That could be also the Empress and Venus for you guys. Enlightenment. Wow. And that's the Lotus there. So yeah, maybe you could do some research on the Lotus and what it means to each civilization. I know I'm boring as hell. I'm telling you guys, Virgo, let's get you guys a chakra card here and see what's going on. But maybe you could search the Blue Lotus and see what it stands for you, this enlightenment. What's your next message? Blue again, third eye chakra there, guys. So good luck.